Yo, what's happening? It's your boy True Main, the truth to do it and never lose it. Back again with another episode of the Truest Talk. I'm here with my co-host, Soze. What's happening?
What's happening?
Hi.
Pleasure. Second episode.
Yes,
Cracking it
sir.
off. Yes, sir.
How was your holidays?
It was good, bro. Didn't do nothing too major, and that's what I wanted to do was kind of moderate a little bit and not really just go overboard. So it was good. It was good. Didn't do nothing major at all though.
Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I took a little vacation time.
Good shit.
You know what I'm saying? Got to chill with the family. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I usually work. Just work through the holidays, but
You matter. You can't be
Alright,
working
man.
that much.
it felt good, man.
Good.
Now I'm back at it. You know what I'm saying? We back with episode 2. We just had a mic drop mixer at the Truest Studios, and you know what I'm saying? We also offered them, you know what I'm saying, chance to be on the podcast and get interviewed. You know what I'm saying?
Good shit.
So right now we have a guest. What's up, brother?
What's up, y'all? It's Knynethagreat, y'all. I'm from Chicago. I'm an artist, upcoming artist. I make a lot of different kind of music. I say I'm considered like I could make pop, rap, street music, drill music, whatever you want to do. I could make it. I'm an instrument myself, so I'm just here to represent me, my brand. Y'all can find me on Instagram at one baby star, 2 R's like Rolls Royce, and y'all can find me on all my music on, you feel me, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. D-Man,
Yeah.
biggest song, Hijack, yo.
Yeah.
It's gonna pop up.
Solid.
We got a chance to hear your music when you did your song for the mic drop mixer, but it's not out yet. So like, give the people like a taste of like where you're from and like your style of music.
I say growing up in the city of Chicago and being able to like move around and say that that's not the only place I done lived and experience what it like to live in the hood, in the burbs, and in different states and all type of stuff growing up. I'm 22 years old, so just what my music is just a representation of me. It allows me to express myself, my emotions. When times I done went through heartbreak, times I done needed motivation, times I done I'm in the studio just trying to if I could cuss like pop my shit.
Yeah.
So it's just time. I say like I said, I'm a portrait myself. So just being able to listen to my music is being able to see some of the paint strokes on my life and get a
Yeah.
deeper insight on me, who I am, on some things that I might be on top of my mind.
Have you
shit.
been like influenced like directly by Chicago artists like Twista or like Kanye or anything like that? Like, do you draw influence from local artists in the area, or have you really just drawn a lot of your experiences just from your life, and that's where like your main well of influence and kind of motivation is?
I say growing up around like where I'm like my mom and everybody and my dad, like I'm consistently around Chicago music and my brothers and everything. So it's like I'm in a way I'm always gonna be influenced. So whether it's subconsciously or consciously or whatever, however that go,
It's the
um,
environment.
yeah, it's the environment.
Yes, sir.
So Twista is my dad's favorite rapper. So like I grew up listening to a lot of Twista.
Sure.
Kanye, I personally like, I grew up listening to Kanye West. I feel like as I got older, the appreciation for his music like grew. Just because as I was a kid, like it's just stuff on the radio, like but I say even like some more recent Chicago artists like Lil Durk, Polo G, like growing up, like when they came out, when they was popping, I was in high school, middle school. So it's like that's
So high school, middle school. When did you first start doing music? Like, you sound like you've always had a love for music, but when did you yourself, like, when did the inspiration strike for you to start either putting down words or making a beat? Like, when were you moved to action, like to actually participate in music? How early?
well, it really wasn't until my junior year because I wanted to play sports my whole life. Like I'd be like 100 at first, but like I play football. I play basketball. I talk to women. That's kind of like where my first main focus was my first few years of high school. And then in my junior year, one of my friends was actually rapping, and my stepfather at the time, he was artist manager, and he was going on tour with Lupe Fiasco and
Oh, so music in your blood. Okay.
yeah, so he
Talk
was
to me. Go ahead.
so he was going on tour with Lupe Fiasco and different stuff like that, with his homeboy Verse, my uncle or whatever, and my homie was rapping, so like he was like, well, could you connect me with your stepfather? Woo woo woo. I'm like, okay, you feel me? I put a little Instagram group chat together. At the time, like I had just finished playing football. I really wasn't like messing with the school vibe. My mom had moved to like Las Vegas, but I was still in Illinois, and I had went to this school. I transferred to the school in the suburbs or whatever to play football, and I ain't really know what my next step was. And as I'm like connecting them or whatever on the phone, they both kind of like, well, D-Man, why you on rap? Like, and at the time, like, I didn't really know like if that was my path. Like I had made music like with my brother, like when we was kids or whatever, just like on like joking stuff, sending it to our friends in a kick chat. You feel me?
No, so but that's earlier. That's earlier.
Yeah,
though.
that
matters.
that
does
is.
matter.
I was on the Smule. I bang it. Me and my brother, we was on the little Smule app.
How old were you at this time? Like 11, 10?
I was in elementary school. It was
Yeah.
earlier than 11,
Sometimes
10.
you gotta dig.
So yeah. So like I say, it's crazy. We had remixed the little song, the little
There's
Drake.
people out there that don't even know what kick is no more.
Nah,
bro.
for real. I'll be 100. No, we was sharing our music or whatever and kick back in the day, like
Yeah.
with our like homies that in elementary school that we had met like playing basketball together. So like that's where like that's probably like I could write a song, but like I never really like I'm finna be a rapper.
Yeah.
So then like
So this is really when you got serious. Like this was like
I wouldn't even say that, cause like when
Okay.
they first asked me, it didn't make sense to me, and like literally my girl
even with
best
your stepdad, like it just didn't like.
it did like I was like, all right, I could try. But then like literally like my girl best friend at the time, God rest her soul, she just passed away last year, not last year, 2024 in December, but at the time she heard the conversation, and like I had just got done playing football. Like she from out west, I'm from out south, so like at the time, like she more so be in the city at the time, like on me. I had already moved. I be in and out of the city, but like I wasn't in the city as much as her. So she felt like when they said that, she was like, "What you gonna rap about? Like, you ain't no street nigga." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, you feel me? Like that's just like threw me off a little bit, cause whole time like I really grew up around a lot of bullshit, like the same as you, like, and. But it wasn't necessarily like that's what my message even is about. So at the time when she said that, I actually felt like she was right, cause like shit, the biggest artist at the time, like shit from Chicago,
Yeah.
Chief Keef,
Yeah.
Polo, you feel me?
Yeah.
These niggas time out drilling. You
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah.
Like let's be for real, but not
This is-
like
this is
but
prime
but if you
Bond,
really
yeah.
live but that's where I felt like at the time also too. This was like Polo G really uprising where like between the lines it ain't just about the streets, you feel me? And then Lil Durk came along too, like vice versa. So it's like when she said that to me, it kind of like put me down. But I had later on like started just writing my own songs, just taking jumpers and just, you feel me, being able to like advance my craft. And my brother, like my younger blood brother, that his name Mari, free my brother Mari for sure. He actually, like, when we was growing up, he been wanted to be a rapper. Like, when we was like, he knew like he wanted to have dreads. Like he knew like a lot of like, I don't like when we was little
He
kids. He was
visioned
visualizing like, I want to ride motorcycles. Like I want to get tattoos, and you feel me? Like
And he did everything he said.
for the most part, yeah. Like for the most part, yeah. And so he still definitely got some more life to live for sure. But him like kind of getting into music kind of helped spark me like taking it a little bit more serious, because like we was like, all right, we done trash sports, we done, did this, we done did that. Like, now, like, it was getting to a point where, like, shoot, we want to change the way we live. Like, and we've been, like, so-called, like, popular, I guess. Like, we had people around, we had a community around us, like, when we first graduated high school or whatever.
Like from like even like the following from school type shit. Like
Yeah.
just the people.
Just like people like we knew around in the city or whatever, because we knew people from different schools in the area or whatever. My brother was younger than us, so he was still in school. But like once we graduated and we started like taking like music and stuff serious, he started getting me in the studio. 2021, my brother ended up dropping out of school. Like, so like when we actually like started taking music and everything like full time, but I say we wasn't necessarily around the right crowd. Like we had the talent, like we had the drive, like, but we also was young. Like we was getting money, spending it on goofy shit, drugs, all type of women, like all type of goofy stuff. So, like I just say like at that point in time, we had to learn from our mistakes to be able to grow and actually be able to become professional in our music career.
What kind of difficulties have you ran into? Are you signed?
Now I'm an independent artist. I say like I done came across like people that reach out to you like trying to like do business or whatever, and sometimes it don't always be the right business. Like so. Like people, like certain people that want to do promotion or like they'll reach out say I heard your song or I want to send you a beat pack or whatever. Like sometimes like it'd be cool, like it'll make you like, oh dang, somebody like listen to my music, somebody heard me or whatever. But sometimes it'd be like little people scam me shit on
folks want bread, bro.
Yeah,
even
like,
if it's not a scam, like like
but and
everything costs. Go ahead.
Everything do cost, and it don't necessarily be like don't necessarily be an issue. It just be like the way like certain people go about things. Like one producer that reached out to me, like he reached out to me like when I kind of like first moved out here. I was kind of getting settled on my feet and everything like that. He ain't even like really know that like I was really sleeping on my cousin couch for real, like on my soul. But I'm making sure I'm getting my money up and paying so I can stay here or whatever. But I ain't know no studios out here. I ain't know nothing. So I'm like, you trying to get me to pay for a beat? I'm like recording a song on BandLab or whatever, but I ain't really got no song like no.
Shout out BandLab.
Yeah, just like when you on BandLab, just shooting a jumper, like it help you write songs. That's why I like using it on my little phone. Or yeah. So, but for me, because of how at this point in time, like I had already dropped music that started doing numbers and stuff like. So I want to like continue the quality of on my releases. So I'm not dropping the stuff that I'm recording on BandLab. I'm recording it. All right, this raw. Let me take this to the studio. You feel me?
Quality over quantity.
And that's my goal with my music. So I ain't been rushing nothing. I've been trying to take my time with certain things, but
but that was the interesting thing that you spoke on, was that some of the most difficult part about the industry is some of the people that you end up doing business with.
Yeah.
And especially like young beat makers, like they want a lot for their beats, and they're weird. Like they're like not weird. I shouldn't say that, but it can become a difficulty establishing relationships business wise with people and kids that don't know how to do business. Yeah. But also they know you're not the homie. They know we're not like. They know that we're a dollar sign.
What's crazy though is I've actually had success building relationship with producers.
Yeah.
Like it's people that, you feel me, they do stuff that they don't necessarily charge me right away for, but we work on negotiating prices and everything, and I make, because I know the work that they put in, and now whenever I actually purchase the rights and stuff to my beats, so like that's how you lock in relationships.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to spend money to make money.
That's
I
where
understand
a lot of artists mess up by not respecting, what I'm saying, the producers and the DJs and everybody. Like everybody got to eat. You know what I'm saying? So everybody doing work, and eventually you're going to be wanting some money for your services too, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to eat too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But like you said, and I think that was a valuable point, it is how people go about certain things.
For real, because one guy I'm like trying to build a relationship with, like I had, for one of the songs I was trying to release, I needed the license before I dropped it. I reached out to him like trying to get the exclusive rights, trying to see if we could negotiate a price, because basically labels by his beats, he wanted to charge me $5K for the exclusive rights and nothing. He wouldn't negotiate nothing less. So I'm like,
That's crazy.
I'm like, dang, like I just like I told you I'm an independent artist. Like I'm just trying to get the song out there. Like I just pay for the unlimited license for right now. But like you telling me I gotta pay $5K right now for the beat and they ain't even did no numbers yet. Come on now, man. Like. And that just like kind of like messed up our building of the relationship, because I'm willing to spend money to build that, but like let's at least get three. Let me like you get for one song. Let me get at least get 3 folks. I'm trying to drop a project.
Or
like,
if I got 15 right now, bro, just let me get it. Like, come on, bro.
like
If
that's
I got
like
2
work
bands
with
right
me.
now,
Like that's all
yeah,
I'm
for
saying.
sure.
Like
Yes,
work,
sir.
like you
Yes,
feel
sir.
me. Like we could work something
Yes,
out.
sir.
That's all I'm saying. I ain't had
Yes,
no
sir.
problem putting no bread up. I know how the game go.
Yes.
So-
Man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. Because that was facts. I hope y'all watching the strategy. That was facts. That is how it's done. A lot of the people that you'll interact with, a lot of people that you want to get to expand your artistry. If you have the right thing to say and you contact these people with some bread and a price point, you can get a collab done with basically anybody. There's not too many humans on this planet that are going to say no to $2 grand if you have it right now. Like you can
Money
do
talk
this.
for real. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
everything costs though.
Money talk. I ain't gonna lie. And I say not being stingy, like with willing to invest in myself, like has helped me like actually get further along in my career.
Well said.
That's like, that's the best way I could put it. Cause it's like if you're not willing to pay for the studio time, then you delaying your song coming out for real. And the earlier the song out, the faster it could get played. And the more, you feel me, the more people that play it, the more money you get. So that's why I started to try to look at it more simple. So like I ain't trying to sit here and hold on to songs, because that's also a difficult thing. I say like in music is like not like having great ass songs that like sit in the vote, like like sit in the drop box.
Yeah, you
sit
gotta
in
let
the
them
cloud.
go, man.
You feel me? Like I gotta, like, I got moments that like some of our friends remember, like when we recorded, me and my brothers then recorded songs that like they mad at us about that, like we ain't dropped the songs at that time, because like, they
that's
feel like
facts.
we supposed to be here already.
Yeah,
like you
well,
like
yeah.
which.
Yeah, not necessarily that, but
like that,
creatively,
but that's
it's like,
the
nah,
real
bro, we gotta drop
conversations
that.
behind the scenes though.
Yeah.
Like that's the real conversations. Like even
Yeah.
I even like I'm an artist, and I still like for my own brother that's locked up behind bars right now. Like it's certain songs he held on. I'm like, brother, if you drop this song, brother, like we might something might change. You feel me?
Type shit.
So that's all
okay.
like
Okay.
So I don't know. So
It's probably because sometimes we get to doubting ourselves, and it's like, shit, if I release this and it don't do good, I'm gonna feel bad. I think we want to get it into the right situation to make sure, because we believe so much in them songs. But
I agree
we gotta
with that.
we gotta let them go. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's
you can make one, you can make another one. You know what I'm saying?
I also think that also play a part in why some of the songs be in the vote still too. Cause like my approach, like I don't like, for some people with certain songs, like I could make another hit that's better than that. Like especially when it's like, wow, this the one. Like when people come like that, they'd be like, I like this song. On me, I'm gonna put it out. But like, oh, you feel me? I'm still trying to make another one. I'm in a creative flow. I'm in a creative process. Right. So I don't know. That's sometimes the barriers, I say, just to continue on y'all question, and I'll say one more. Not really having to work without seeing results. Like if people don't know how to like plant flowers, like plant a seed and water it without like, all right, tomorrow I'm gonna be a tree. Like, nah, like that's not how like this like work for real. Like this actually take time. It take, you feel me? It take you being able to be consistent. It take you being able to not see better fruit yet to continue to water it. Because if you, regardless of the fact, you gotta keep watering. Because if you don't, it's just you ain't gonna see no fruit anyway.
Yes.
You already don't see no fruit now.
Well said.
So like, that's just kind of like how you kind of gotta like look at it, but sometimes that's
Right.
hard. Like that's actually difficult.
Yeah.
People deal with depression. People deal with anxiety. People deal with, you feel me?
Yes.
Things that you lose your jobs. All to like life happen. You have a son, you got a kid. Like now you like life things change. I done watched that happen to my family. I done watched that happen to people. You feel me? Artists.
Part of it.
I don't.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just how life works. You
Exactly.
gotta deal the cards that you was play the hand that you was dealt.
So look. Let me just ask you a couple more questions, just real quick. Just rapid fire questions.
Nah,
You
that's
answer. Let us know which one you choose. So studio or the stage?
Stage.
Let's go. That was quick.
Why the stage?
Yeah, please.
Stage because it's like the finished product. Like it's like I don't really like being in front of like people like that. Like that's why I like recording in the studio. But when you in the stage and you actually let yourself get in that moment, get in that flow, and you're not really worried about the people, it's like this what I work, this what I made the song for, kind of. Especially when you get the response like, "Hey, keep making music, bro." Like you feel me? I done had real like people like at times they ain't even know like I'm damn near thinking about giving up. They done came up to me like, you feel me, with $20 in their hand, like, bro, don't ever stop. You feel me?
Right.
Whole time that like. When you said God told you to tell me that, like
Yeah.
that, like I done had
And
encounters like
you
that.
need that too.
You feel me? So like
Yeah.
you can't just get that in the studio, especially like sometimes like you in the studio for the most part you ain't trying to have strangers in the studio with you. You got your homies and stuff. So like you feel me? They gonna for the most part, yeah, this raw, this on hard,
Yeah.
You feel me? Let's play it in the car when we done. Like it's routine, but the stage is like each time is different. It's unique. You might not. It ain't gonna be the same each and every single time.
All right. So writing or freestyling?
Freestyling first and then writing after.
I was gonna say both. I'm
Because-
like, when you sent me the notes, I'm like, yeah, both. I can't
Because-
take one without the other. Go ahead,
Because
bro.
some of my biggest and best flows came from a freestyle, but I needed to sharpen it up in the
fine-tune
writing
it.
or fine tune it,
Yeah.
or even like punching in, like
So it's almost like kind of both.
yeah. So
You know what I'm saying?
so that's
Even
kind of
times
like
where the freestyle is so fucking cold that it's like there's just something, there's a nature in the freestyle. There's
Yeah.
a nature in the raw take, and it sometimes is like I almost don't want to perfect it because that's what made it the fucking greatest part. But I'm saying the dumbest shit ever, or it's just like it's just so open. But like it's hard for me to take the freestyle, or it's hard for me to take written over the freestyle because freestyling is like that's where it comes from. Like it comes from there.
I love to write. I love to.
I love to write.
Make a perfection. Like
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes when I write, it's damn near like freestyle because my pen is just flowing.
Yeah.
Like
And-
shit, it can't. My thoughts can't even keep up to my pen. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I just love writing.
And I actually agree with that because I've had songs that like, all right, I played the beat 2 times and I done wrote the whole song in 30 minutes. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I also like the one-liners come from freestyling. Like,
Yeah.
like I ain't gonna lie, like the shit that hit hard that make you feel it is like you can't really replicate it when you because when I first started making music, it made it hard for me to kind of like try to read it and write it because you can hear it. You can hear that you're reading it.
Yeah, yeah.
You can hear that, like, you feel me, you trying to relate something else instead of rather than, like you could yell. Like, let's get loud. Let's, you feel me, let's set the tone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel
Well
like
said.
the freestyler brought a different, like, element to what I already had with my lyricism.
All right, I got one more. Fame or fortune?
Fortune.
Fortune, huh?
Fame or freedom?
Freedom.
Fame or freedom?
Freedom.
Like freedom better?
Financial freedom, time freedom.
Fame or freedom?
What kind of freedom? When you say freedom,
Whatever his answer is based on his definition. If he
Okay.
chooses that.
okay.
Fame or freedom?
I choose freedom because your freedom, your peace, your time, like, it's all priceless. Like, you really can't, like, get none of that back. Like,
I think freedom is more of a no-brainer
yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like who doesn't want to be free? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let him finish his point, but I got a counter argument.
because you could
Okay.
be you could be
Okay.
famous and broke. On my soul, you
Yes.
could be famous and broke. So, like, I don't understand, like, why, like, the goal should be fame for anybody. Like, when it's like, if unless it feeds your family. Like if they like you feel me, like if the, like for Will Smith, you to be in a movie, yeah, like oh my, like you kind of got to deal with the what come with the fame because this this feed your family. Like this is your career, this is your you feel me, but like when it comes to like someone that you feel me trying to chase the fame, like I don't know, it don't necessarily agree with how I see life because I feel like the enjoyment of life comes from freedom, being able to do the things that you want to do when you want to do them, or being able to go where you want to go. Cause when you in jail, you only looking at four walls. Or if you feel me, you stuck in your apartment, you feel me, you not really fully experiencing life as a whole. Cause what if you in a place you only got no trees, no sun,
Still famous, right?
You feel me?
Right.
So like you could be famous, but you stuck in a tower.
Right.
What if it's a curse?
For sure. Well said. Well said.
So I mean,
No, the only conversation I was gonna don't look at me like
Yeah,
that.
I just
Don't
want to
look at
know
me like that.
what
The
your
only
counter
conversation
argument.
I was gonna say was I've experienced freedom of my own volition and to do what I would like to do most of my life, and I've never really tried fame. So just based on default,
Okay.
I'm like just to actually take a stance. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna choose fame
Might
because
be-
I've been free.
might
I
want to
know
be
what it is.
a famous slave.
And it's cool. Isn't that the only difference? I mean, we sacrifice a certain amount of
Okay.
time for a job.
Okay.
You allot a certain amount of time, and if you added that to the time that your life is actually spent, you spend a lot of time
So
doing
you
things for
so you
everybody
think
else.
being famous, you're pretty much a slave?
I think you're making it sound that way, and I'm not going to argue that point because it actually sounds like I hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Or
and
locked
and I
up,
work
or
too.
like something like. I mean,
Yeah, but that's exactly what it is.
Shit.
You're not wrong. That's why I'm like.
I feel like you could be famous and be free. I mean, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
you can.
But-
Yes, you can. But it's, the difficulty
Yeah.
is definitely apparent. Go ahead.
okay.
Okay, so what about like you famous, you don't want to talk to nobody, but you got to do a book signing,
Yeah.
and your mama just died.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Or like not to like take it all the
you're
way
cool.
there.
You cancel
mean,
the
or
fucking
like,
book signing.
you feel me?
You just cancel the fucking
Like,
book.
Yeah,
like,
don't
yeah,
what I'm
you
saying.
could
Just don't
cancel
do the
it,
book sign.
just
I
like
mean,
you
like-
could take off grieving at your job,
Exactly.
or you could go to work.
I'm just saying,
You
like,
know what I'm saying? It's just like I think just
but then-
period. We all stuck in the same, you know what I'm saying, slave situation.
This should not be going here. This shouldn't even be going here.
I'm just
Go.
saying, like,
Just make your
just
point.
we're
Just
all
go.
we're all
Just go.
stuck in this
Yes.
in this system,
Yes.
which pretty much got us slaves, whether we like it or not, whether
Yes.
we know it or not.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Try fame for a second. You know? Just try it.
But I don't think, you know,
if you was Kanye, they'd call you
I just
crazy.
think freedom to actually be free. I think anybody would choose.
Yeah. Okay. I agree 100%. I agree. I just wanted to make that counter argument. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Though.
You see what fame has done, you feel me? Like what I gave an example, you feel me? Somebody mama passed away. That's exactly what happened to Kanye. And you feel me? Now people look at it, he crazy, he done did this, but whole time you can't really tell nobody how to grieve on me. It's just nice you doing everything in front of the cameras. So everybody gonna speak their opinion, everybody got an opinion. So it's like that's why like I don't know. If fame it's a gift and a curse. That's all. That's how
Well
I
said.
feel. And also just for me, I'll say being able to actually have faith, be able to give God the glory for real, like actually help change a lot of things in my music, and who I am today. It just allowed me to actually like self-reflect on myself and be able to fine-tune and polish the version that y'all see today. Just when I started, when I first got in the studio in 2021, the time I was just telling you about prior to the recording started, it was raw. It was, you feel me? It was natural, it was authentic, but it also needed some work. Like, the music and stuff that I made when I first started making music was good, but I see progress. I see evolution within myself, and that's due to nobody else but the person who created me. You feel me? So like that's why I had to actually get this moment, my last moment, to recognize him of all things for sure.
Oh, for sure.
So and for any artist that is like coming up out there, like it's a rough game. You got family members that's gonna tell you, be scared. or you don't never know what's gonna happen behind closed doors. But know who you are. Walk with your head held high, and be able to follow through on your morals. Be able to represent yourself in the best atmosphere as a business and not just a rapper.
Man, thank you, bro.
D
Thank you so
man,
much.
yeah, man.
Thank
Appreciate
Pleasure.
you for
Yes.
coming out.
Pleasure to meet you, bro.
Appreciate you for coming out for the mic drop
Nah, I
mixer.
appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Hopefully y'all see that too. I hope y'all like that.
Yeah, we're gonna
check
be
that out for sure.
we're gonna be everybody that did that last one. We're gonna be doing another one for y'all
All right.
in like a couple weeks.
That's
You know what I'm
love.
saying? Appreciate you once again for coming. Want to let y'all know, man. This episode and the mic drops will be dedicated to Big O. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. He was one of the cameramen for the mic drop mixer. You know what I'm saying? We'll be dedicating all this to him, man. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. This is my boy.
Soze,
Soze.
check it out.
Shout out
Rock it out.
Soze. D-Man Daniel, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Y'all follow me on Instagram, One Baby Star, on me.
Yeah.
Daniel, all caps, don't lowercase me. It's disrespectful. Oh, bro.